Some of you are even advocating that the name Ikwerre, when it calls the Elishama Kisigai, Ramakia, Elishama Ikwerre, you're a fool. So the name Iwunoha, Elishama Kisimakara Iwunoha, Abi, because Iwunoha simply means face of the people, face of the clan. The same meaning it is in Ikwerre is the same meaning it is in Central Igbo language. Iwunoha, the same pronunciation. The same pronunciation. You see how foolish some of you are. When we say some elders, I just do not want to abuse some persons. But believe me, some of you are really fools. Fools for who you are. For denying that we are not Igbos. Show us evidence, you know if you show us. Give us evidence why we are Bini, you know if you show us. Oh yeah, pronounce come for Bini, you know. You don't even know the history behind the Bini stuff. All Bini history now always prince. From time immemorial. All Bini history now prince. Prince Elikadaya came to this place with his children and they gave birth. Yet, that very community is speaking Igbo. Prince Lekodumas came to this place. He was chased out of the palace and he came to this place. This, and they began to bear children. All his generation and his children's name are all Igbo. Prince Bukadnezar left Bini Palace and all of a sudden he then came to a social place at Anioma and gave birth to children and started his culture, his tradition, his language, his names, Igbo. Shame ne the culture of honor. Don't you know what you're supposed to know as adults? Mumu people. The Ikwerre man busy shouting Igbo. Like he does not know that he's an Igbo man. Every now and then, Igbo. All the Ikwerre platforms, all of them, Igbo matter. Now, be just the Ikwerre man problem now. Ikwerre man does not have any other problem now. We don't get any problem now. Just Igbo. Forgetting that you two now real typical ancient Igbo. You, Ikwerre man, now typical ancient Igbo. I will not stop saying it. If you want to know history of Ikwerre people, come, let me tell you. Come, and I will tell you the history of Ikwerre people. Do you know why? Because I have lived in Bini land. And I have lived in Ijo land. I have also lived in Ikwerre land. The only place I have not even lived in, but I go there sometime and come back, is the southeast. You see, I always ask people, why is it that a typical Ikwerre man who has not traveled to the southeast hear and understand the central Igbo? If you say Ikwerre is a language, if you say Ikwerre is a language, why is it that a typical Ikwerre man who has not traveled to the southeast and was not born there, he has lived all his life in Ikwerre land here in the Port Harcourt, especially Port Harcourt, why is it that their ears are open to the central Igbo language or to any other Igbo dialect? Because it's not just central Igbo now. As long as you're an Ikwerre man, you can understand. You will understand every dialect of the Igbo nation. You will understand. There is none of them that you will not understand. Even if you don't understand 100% of the dialects, you will understand at least 80% of whatever they speak in that language or dialect of the Igbo. Why are we behaving like people who have not been educated at all? Why is it that the typical Ikwerre man does not know the difference between a language, the concept of a language and a dialect? And some of them are professors, so some of our people, some of them are even doctors, they are even in school or teaching. These guys have just been incubated with hatred. Who taught you guys how to hate Igbo? You are hating yourself. Who taught you how to hate Igbo? Igbo. The same Igbo that all our community names have that sound with. That sound. You have Rumi Igbo, you have Igbo Shimini, and you have several other names that Igbo appear in Ikwerre land. And you say you are not Igbo. When you go to Southeast, it will be rare for you to see a community name in Southeast bearing Igbo. But when you come to Ikwerre land, you will see community names bearing Igbo, whose name is actually Igbo. So between you now and the Southeasterner, who is the typical ancient Igbo? Is it that you're running away from your ancestry, your own original ancestry, and handing it over to some persons? Because of maybe differences in character. Even two brothers self, they get two different character, okay? Two brothers, when they're born, they get two different character. Let us look at the people. P-Square, the former P-Square. Jude. One, his name is Jude. The other one, his name is Peter. The other one, his name is Paul. The Paul and Peter, they are twin brothers, but their characters are different. One is an introvert. The other one is an extrovert. Peter is an extrovert. Paul is an introvert. In fact, it is very difficult for Paul to even explain himself. But Peter is this very, everywhere person. He wants to talk everywhere. So it's easy for him to explain himself. In fact, he go fit manipulate you, join himself. Are you getting me? Now, these two brothers have different character. So whether you say, because Ikwerre man, they do like this. Ikwerre man, they always they for your house. Ikwerre man, they always they like the Southeasterner. Of course, it happens. Two brothers usually have different characters. There is no two brothers that you will see that will not have the same, that will have the same character. They do have different characters. So do not use that to equate. You're only being stupid. You're only being stupid. If you look at the character, you will see that the Southeast, they are good in business. They travel here and there. But the Ikwerre man does not. Ikwerre man is not like that. Ikwerre man is always here in the house. Always in the house. Always there in Port Harcourt. Why would you? You see, you're always there in Port Harcourt. That is why you do not know history. You don't know the similarities you have between you and your brother, the Southeasterner. Because you're always in the house. You have refused to go out. At least shake your body, come outside, make people see you, to make yourself express what they go on to for other places. You know they do them. Even your backyard, it jaws where they close to us. You know they go travel. You know they travel go reach there. Even when you travel, say not to just go visit, come back. Some of you just go do NYC, come back from other places, and you assume that this is life. You have not seen anything. Okay, travel and see. Travel and see. Do your traveling. Stay there for 5 years, 6 years. Your mentality go change. See, I'm telling the Ikwerre people, don't go to Abuja. Say, I don't go to Abuja. Come, I stay in Abuja. Okay, you are living in a mixed environment. Go to a place where only Yoruba people they stay. Go to a place where only Igbo people they stay. Go to a place where only Igbo, Southeasterners, or rather, is staying. There and then you will know the different character. And also go to a place where only these Bini people, where they claim the Ikwerre people came from. Go and stay close to them. You will understand life better. Not all these things where they do. Traveling a problem. Just the Port Harcourt is school for ya. Primary school, secondary school, university, everything here. Some of you even do doctorate degree here. Some of you do doctorate degree here. Nothing else. Some of you, after doctorate, you start working here. You only went to do youth service and came back. You have no experience. This is why you are sounding so foolish to the public. Every typical man, every Nigerian who hears you talk, they know you are an Igbo man. An Ikwerre man do not need to tell me his name before I will know that he's an Igbo man. Ikwerre man do not need to tell me his name. So basically, the moment you start speaking, I just know, say, this man, an Igbo man. I will only ask you, which part of Igbo are you from? Because I know the sounds of an Igbo man. The voice of an Igbo man. A typical Igbo man. Let my uncle come here now and speak. You go see in own Igboic accent. It's even more than that of the Southeasterner. So, all these things we are doing now, just disgrace with the disgrace our people. Keep disgracing the Ikwerre people. As though you do not need the Igbos anymore. You don't need Igbos, Abi. You don't need Igbos. No problem. You don't need Igbos. No problem. But then, if you say you are from Bini, okay, carry your Bini, go to another place. Only you and your children should go to your Bini. Leave us that say we are Igbos. We are Igbo. I am an Ikwerre man from Rumahua community in Odeg clan. From Rumahua, Muwa Diele, Kem Karaka, Ndam no Navus ele Rumahua. Ozawa Vezugu, Ozawa Vezugu, Rumahua Pong, yeah, our Vezugu. So, men have Rumahua Diele, and I am more the son of the soil that most of you whose parents' bloods have been corrupted and all that. So I'm the one that will tell you things that you will hear. If you have the right to choose a place where you come from, I have a right to choose where I come from. Continue to be zuzuing about. That is your business, if there is any word like that in English language.